Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Rovis Rants. My name is Mary, and I want to welcome you to my show. Not feeling 100% today, but had to come on. Some Raptors news happening with Kevin Durant. So I couldn't miss out, even though I'm not feeling 100%. First of all, I think Kevin Durant is a top 5 player right now. But should the Raptors trade a huge portion of their team to get him? In my opinion, no. Especially if that trade involves Scotty Barnes, Rookie of the Year. He is obviously very young, 20 years old, has many years ahead of him to develop, and we're trading him for a Kevin Durant who's 33. I realize, like I said, Kevin Durant is a great asset to have on any team, but we also know that he likes to go from team to team, to put it in a nice way, and not to talk about chasing rings, even though he has 2 championship rings. A lot of fans talk about how he goes from team to team hoping to get his 3rd or 4th or whatever we get to at before the end of his career. The trade speculation is that the Raptors have put together a deal, including Scotty Barnes, which upsets me, Gary Trent Jr., Thaddeus Young, Kem Birch, and some first-round picks. Way too much to give up. Again, I agree that Kevin Durant, excellent player, love to have him on the Raptors, but too much to give away, especially, although I know he has a 3-year contract, he's known to ask for trades. So after a year, is he going to still want to be a Toronto Raptor? And although I trust Masai, he's a great president and CEO of the Raptors organization. He made that fantastic deal that the fans were so upset about when they traded DeMar DeRozan, because DeMar was a loved fan in Toronto, and we got Kawhi and won the championship in 2019. But will that happen again? Will lightning strike twice? Again, KD has said that he wants to go to the Phoenix Suns or the Miami Heat. Miami wants to put a package deal together with Kyle Lowry. Now, from what I'm hearing, KD wants to play with Kyle, Bam, and Jimmy Butler. So how is that going to happen? For the Suns, that's going to have to be a 3-way deal. I don't know what that's going to look like. I also had a lot of news articles going around. There's lots of rumors of, everybody wants him. Everybody's wanting to give, but the Nets are wanting, you to give your arm, your leg, and your legs for him. And then there's people like Chris Broussard from Fox Sports News, who I think is a total idiot, and makes comments like, it's a great city, Toronto, but, it's not America, and you feel it when you are there. I'm telling you, especially as an African American. Does this man even know what the city of Toronto is like? I mean, we are probably one of the most multicultural cities in the world. And if you speak to any of the basketball players who come here, they will tell you about our Caravana weekends in August, the August long weekend coming up. So if anybody wants to come to Toronto, Caravana weekend, you'll love it. We have multicultural foods from around the world. Any kind of food you're looking for, you will find it here. You will find it here. So to make comments like that and to make racial intonations, I think is absolutely ridiculous. As a white person who was married to a black man, I visited the U.S. several times. I visited his family. I saw the prejudice over there. And trust me, I can tell you, what you have there in the USA is worse than it is here in Canada. You may agree, you may not agree. But for those of you who don't agree, tell me how many times you've been to Toronto. Tell me. Or did you go to small little towns where, just like down south, there's a little bit more racism than there would be because there aren't as many black people? But come to a large city in Canada, come to Toronto, and tell me this nonsense that Chris Broussard is spouting. And he says, oh, was told by someone pre Messiah jury. Messiah's been with Toronto since 2008. Are you an idiot? So you're going to talk about something that happened that long ago? Obviously, the organization has changed. The city has changed. People change. But, I'm going off on a different rant because seeing that comment just pissed me off. Like, what a fool. Fox News, get your shit together, because this man knows nothing about Canada and the Toronto Raptors. And anyways, ask Kawhi. Ask Kawhi what a great city Toronto is. And although he did not want to stay, he wanted to go back home. I can't fault him for that. I don't think anybody faulted him. You didn't see people being rude to him for wanting to go back and playing in LA where he was raised and where he had built a home. But again, let's go back to the main topic of conversation. Kevin Durant, and his whole, asking for a trade just threw everything up in the air for many organizations, and people are scrambling to make some kind of a deal to get him. Again, I would love to have Kevin Durant on the Raptors, but to give away Scotty Barnes, our Rookie of the Year, for me, it's a no. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please click subscribe. So where you see that subscribe button in red, click it so that's gray. Put a comment in the comment section. Let me know, do you think that the Toronto Raptors should trade for Kevin Durant and give away all those pieces? I guess, we should learn shortly what the deal is. But again, that's my opinion. Hope everybody's having a great night. News should be come out shortly of where he's going and what trade pieces were given away. For me, Kevin, I love you, but it's not a go for me. Have a great night, everybody.